I love how most of us found out through Matt Binder, through DM.
Actually, that's also how I found out. Yeah.
You too?
Through the DM, yeah.
Yeah, Matt is
You're
the
welcome, everybody.
newsbreaker of the group, apparently. Although I decided that I didn't have enough time to prep a video before our live show, but David did, and David made the correct decision.
I did. And actually, I'm a little worried this live stream may hurt my video, so I'm going to see afterwards in the stats.
And then you'll never do it
YouTube
again.
can be weird with this stuff, but we'll find out. But here is Fox's reaction, which I also cover in my video, so go watch that as well. But this is
David,
is
is your mic switched to the right one? Everyone
you might have the wrong mic on.
Oh my goodness! Again?
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. Thank you for telling me.
No worries.
Leftist audio.
I'm getting it. Okay.
Yeah, way better. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. All right, so this is Fox News's reaction to it happening, and listen for the gasps as they announced it.
Here, we have just gotten word former President Donald Trump has been indicted by a grand jury in New York. Trump was under investigation by the DA's office for his alleged hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels during the 2016 campaign. Here, we have just gotten word former President Donald Trump has been indicted by a...
What?
Shock and
Wonderful.
awe.
And I guess as we speak, who's on right now? 8 o'clock. Is it Hannity? I'm sure they're doing weird shit, providing some defense, going crazy about this. Jesse Waters, I already got some clips from him as well I can bring up. But I don't know. And what are your initial thoughts, everybody, on this indictment of Donald Trump? Do you think he'll be behind bars, or is it just going to be like, you know?
Oh no,
No,
that's not gonna happen.
Unfair.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
At least not over this. There are some other cases that I think are a little more important, but
We will get the mugshot though. That is the ultimate. That's the ultimate. Like that's it. Once we get that mugshot, that's it. We got it. Boom! It's over. We got exactly what we wanted. The mugshot.
I forgot to mention that on my video. That's right.
That's the most.
To get a mugshot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They're gonna
gonna be-
have to
that's gonna be the
fingerprint
thing.
them.
We're not gonna have we're not gonna have any cool video or photos of him being like taken in cuffs. That's not happening. But we're gonna get the mugshot. That's a
We
guarantee.
do have AI of that happening, so we can pretend. We have make believe. Yeah.
True.
So I got another reaction here. This is Fox's Jesse Waters, trying to make some kind of argument, but here we go.
Trey, did Democrats just indict a former president over sex? Because we were told during the
Why
night
did he?
it was just sex.
Why do you say it like that? Like over sex? Like that's trivial shit.
Nothing
Just because he had sex, they're indicting him.
Yeah.
It's just like, what?
How dare you?
to do with politics and nothing to do with policy. Weren't we told that? And you have to understand, he says he didn't have sex with this woman. She had her hand out saying, hey, I'm not going to say anything unless you pay me. So either it's a consensual sexual encounter or it's a shakedown. And Democrats want to make that a felony? Trey, did Democrats have sex with?
Yeah.
I don't think he seems to understand exactly what is going on here. The sex literally has nothing to do with it. It's the the deceit and lies and cover up, the hush money payment scheme. It's everything that occurred that broke the law in terms of what Trump did to hide this expense within his business records.
It's not becoming.
In his defense, he does go on to say that he is not a lawyer. So here's his other piece of his argument.
I never went to law school, so I'm going to respectfully disagree with Trey Gowdy and say it's a bookkeeping issue. Why? Why? Because if you settle a private civil matter with a woman and you have your lawyer handle it, what other column are you supposed to put the payment into? I don't know. I'd put under the legal column. The whole thing is BS.
It's a bit of a self-report.
Does he not understand that this is not a business expense? Like, you can't do that. Like, it's not like
You can't just expense hush money and be like, oh, no.
this is exactly what got. Well, I'm also not a lawyer, so I don't know if it's exactly, but this sounds a lot like what Trump's good buddy Vince McMahon just got in trouble with last year. Now, there was no legal ramifications for it so far that I know of in terms of investigations or anything, but Vince had to temporarily leave the WWE because he had paid off various women over the years, and this came out, and he had filed this as business expenses with his publicly traded company. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah, I have to say, though, that, it's not everything that I was expecting. I think that I had more fun when Trump got COVID. At least Twitter seemed more fun then. But I'm still happy. Like, I don't want to shit on it.
On Twitter.
Yeah, those were the funnest days.
Yeah.
I don't know. This was
before the election.
No. Like... I got two of the funnest days on Twitter. Number one has to be when all of a sudden the blue check marks were allowed to do verified accounts on Elon Musk's Twitter.
True.
And every single person impersonated someone else. That was the funniest day on Twitter, in my opinion. Everyone I knew that I was hanging out with, all of my friends, everyone was just like, I could not stop checking my phone and bursting out laughing, like, oh my God, it just happened. Another war criminal, another US president confessed to the war crimes. Holy shit. Like, it was just, sorry. I digress.
January 6th.
Did you have,
oh, that's true.
Trump's reaction. So I don't do a good Trump voice. If anyone here does, read this. Anybody?
I can give it a 5 star.
All right, yeah, Blair, you go.
Okay.
These thugs and radical leftist monsters have just indicated the 45th president of the United States of America and the leading Republican candidate by far for the 2024 nomination for president. This is an attack on our country, the likes of which has never been seen before. It is likewise a continuing attack on our once free and fair elections. The USA is now a third world nation, a nation in serious decline. So sad.
Wow, that was really good.
We got a new
I didn't know you had that in you.
That was
great. Bravo.
I think it's the first time he's used the word likewise.
Proud of him. He's expanding his vocabulary.
Big word for Trump.
I know Alvin Braggs is in his house crip walking, talking mad shit. Like, listen, he's talking so much shit. He's in the house like, hey, who did that? Me? Like, who's the motherfucker that had the Boston Church? Me? That's me. He's like, that's me. Talking about a nigga that's getting reelected. It's me. He's in the house talking big shit. He walked out of the court stone face. He was like, no comment or whatever. And I was like, listen, the minute these cameras move from him, he's in there like, oh, I already know. Trump done called that man every slur in the book. And he is somewhere going down a list of slurs for Alvin Bragg. I love it. There's nothing Fox could say to him. I don't care, sweetie. No one cares. He's charged.
Is Alvin Bragg this radical leftist that we're being told he is?
No, he's not. He's not. No. Oh, well, one could wish. No, the man's not a progressive prosecutor at all. And I always knew he was.
Can we pull up this tweet from Betty Johnson? Because I'm struggling to make sense of it.
Betty Johnson?
No, Benny Johnson. We
both know Benny.
The BuzzFeed guy who got fired for being a plagiarist. And
the Gay Cruise advertisement share guy.
Yes. I just don't understand this tweet whatsoever. Does anyone want to help me out here?
Just turned Trump into Tupac. I don't understand.
Wait, is that deleted? I don't see it on his timeline.
No, it's
I just loaded it.
Oh, I saw it 2 hours ago. He's just a prolific tweeter. Never mind.
Tupac.
Wow.
Democrats just turned Donald Trump into Tupac. What I mean? Like, sweetie, what does that mean?
I'm gonna read it.
Like, made him cool or something. Like now he's cool.
No, like we have to unpack that. You have to unpack that. What does that mean? That's not even offensive. What does that mean? I have questions. I just needed to be. What do you mean they just made him Tupac? What does that mean? Like,
I don't know.
My guess is that he's trying to say that they just made Trump cool, maybe, even though that doesn't make any sense. But I don't know what else.
What?
I don't know what else it could be.
This is very cryptic. I don't get it. I guess I'm not big brain enough.
It is a sentence. There's no one who cannot deny that it is, in fact, grammatically a sentence in English. So
True.
that. Yeah, we're that far.
Okay,
Wow.
we got it down. It's a sentence, and that's it.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Can we also just take a moment to discuss just how insanely funny it is that we are living the dream that all the QAnon people have?
Oh my God.
Like
I never thought of that. I never thought of that. Holy
they
shit.
daydream of this day where Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden or Barack Obama or literally
It's like
all of
rapture.
them.
It's actually like the rapture. It's that significant
Yeah.
to them to have Joe Biden arrested in handcuffs and everything.
And it's happening for us instead.
It's not Hillary Clinton. It's not Hillary Clinton. It's not Biden. It's not even Barack. Oh wow.
We need law and order. Law and order.
You gotta like roll your R's a little bit. You gotta like enunciate with you get la and order. I feel like I lose IQ points when I do that.
So I'm asking ChatGPT, did the Democrats turn Donald Trump into Tupac? The response, no, the Democrats did not turn Donald Trump into Tupac. Tupac Shakur was a highly influential and iconic rapper who died in 1996, while Donald Trump is a former president of the United States who was impeached twice and has faced numerous controversies and legal challenges. So that's
For a second,
official answer.
for a second, I thought you were going to say ChatGPT was going to be like, actually, I think he's more like Biggie.
He's got the flow, you know?
I love the copium that we're seeing online. Like there was somebody that shared the photo of Trump hissing, and then they had the hank you because he's doing the sound. So it's like then they added hank you, basically like, oh, thank you for making me, I guess, like a martyr or more popular. Like they actually are coping by saying this is going to help Donald Trump, and maybe it will. But I mean, it's still hilarious. Like all of them cannot deny how funny this is, and regardless of how this affects Donald Trump politically, we have to admit that this is it's a hilarious moment in time, and I think it speaks to how stupid this era in American politics is perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some will say, and I think they're correct, that this will just help Trump with the nomination for the Republican Party. I don't think it helps him for the election, but
No.
I don't think this hurts him at all for Republicans. Now he's like a martyr. They're all, they're going to rally around him, support him, which is ultimately good for Democrats because I think, as we've said before, Trump has a much worse shot than someone like Ron DeSantis, who's less of a known figure and doesn't really have the anti-vote the way that Trump has. So
yeah, I say let
no losing here.
Let them eat themselves alive. Listen, like do your Trump thing. Do your Trump thing.
So I have a question from the forums. That's for Olay on this topic. They're asking, can Olay please explain the charges for the trolls and imbeciles that are still defending this clown and claiming he did nothing wrong? Also, mad love to the whole panel.
Okay, so I didn't look at them to break them down because I don't care actually. So yeah, I actually don't
yet
care.
To be unsealed.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Anyway.
Oh, so we don't know the charges yet. Okay, so we don't know.
It's likely over the
See, hey, ain't it a good thing I'm not a fake lying bitch? Could y'all imagine if I was like, I launched into an analysis of some charges I've never seen. For y'all to read the indictment is sealed. Woo! It pays to be authentic. I was like, I ain't seen it. That'd have been embarrassing. I'd have been there like Bethany Mandel. Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, why argue with anybody who's like a Trump fan, anybody who cares to like feel anything but at Trump being indicted? Like, who gives a fuck? Like at the end of the day, you don't have to argue with them. He's fucking indicted. They'll come up with anything. It's not like there's anything you could say that would make them like. They don't give a fuck. If they support Trump, they're not in reality. They're not reasonable people. They're not reasoning. Just laugh. This is just a good moment for you to get your laugh off. Like just slap your knee.
Can you open that link that I sent in the private chat? I just want to point out this is a post from Donald Trump just yesterday on Truth Social. I have gained such respect for this grand jury, and perhaps even
Let Blair do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, sorry. I'm back. Okay.
I have gained such respect for the grand jury and perhaps even the grand jury system as a whole. The evidence is so overwhelming in my favor and so ridiculously bad for the highly partisan and hateful district attorney that the grand jury is saying, hold on, we are not a rubber stamp. What the fuck? We are not a rubber stamp, which most grand juries are branded as being. We are not going to vote against a preponderance of evidence or against large numbers of legal scholars all saying there is no case here. Drop this sick witch hunt now.
Fast forward to today, they indicted that same grand jury indicted him.
He must have been feeling kind of comfortable after a week of nothing, and he thought, "Oh, I'm free, I'm good." And then
They're so full of shit. I love how like whenever something happens to them, suddenly they know the criminal system is messed up. Like, sweetie, ain't it a saying in this country you could indict a ham sandwich? Keeping it consistent, baby. You should have saw it coming. Listen, I love it. The more, it don't matter what they, because at the end of the day, don't matter what they say, you mad as hell. That's all I know is you mad as hell on the other side of that screen. You mad as fuck.
All caps.
Think about the amount of grown ass men whose face is red with rage right now. They in their house. But they dare not go nowhere because they still fighting them January 6 charges. Sit your ass down. You can't have another open case.
Yeah, hopefully there's more to come, because this is like the weakest case. I mean, this is, he still broke the law, but in terms of, I guess, importance, this doesn't really seem like all that important. But so hopefully there's more good stuff to come. But I guess we'll have to wait.
Also, hey, my chats are bringing up that someone is giving some crazy feedback in audio. I'm not sure which one of us it is.
Is it? Who is it? It's me.
Well,
hello.
It's not him.
My mic is new, so I can't like.
I'm wearing headphones. It can't be me. It's not possible.
Is it me? Maybe because do I need headphones? Let me put on headphones and see if that changes. Wait, where are my headphones?
Yeah, if you're the only one not wearing headphones, then
I'm not wearing headphones.
You're not? Since when do you not? So how you listen
I've never
to the show?
worn headphones.
How do you
serious?
headphones?
Yeah.
I've never worn headphones. Ever.
The mic cancels it because the speaker from my computer is a little bit further away.
Is the feedback on?
Yeah, it was you.
I just heard myself back on now. How can y'all hear?
New mic. Okay, it happens.
Sorry. I heard myself back. Okay. If y'all say it's good. Y'all hear me echo back now?
I don't hear any echo. No,
I don't hear any echo.
Oh, I
anymore.
hear it. Oh, I'm playing twice in my. Oh, okay.
You're playing twice in your head?
Yeah, in my my headphones. Whatever,
Maybe,
it's fine.
Maybe you have one of the videos playing on your
maybe.
computer. Maybe you have like one of the streaming.
Or maybe it's coming through your speakers and your headset.
Oh, maybe no. Yeah, I have the search chat open. Maybe that's it, but I have them muted.
Well, it's gone now.
I don't know
for everybody.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's keep it up. Let's do the show.
As long as you can hear us.
Yeah, I'll be
I
fine.
understand what's happening.
Did we already read the DeSantis tweet? I can't remember.
No, we
did not. It's good because he's cucking to Trump like we knew he would.
Oh yeah, he's basically saying he's gonna not uphold the Constitution and help extradite Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, that you see what I'm saying? Lawless.
And he says Soros backed Alvin Bragg like a number of times, really hyping up his anti-Semitic.
Weaponization of the legal system to advance a political agenda turns the rule of law on its head. It is un-American. The Soros-backed Manhattan District Attorney has consistently bent the law to downgrade felonies and to excuse criminal misconduct. Yet now he is stretching the law to target a political opponent. Ridiculous. Florida will not assist in an extradition request given the questionable circumstances at issue with this Soros-backed Manhattan prosecutor and his political agenda. This idea that like Soros, like they try to make it sound like Soros like handpicked this guy to go after Trump. Soros gives to Democrats, so they can claim anybody is Soros-backed. It does. This has nothing to do with George Soros. Like this, God, the boogeyman they use with this shit. When all politicians are being paid lots of money from massive corporations and billionaires, regardless of party. This idea to target Soros is so just completely absurd.
I just want to say, damn, David, have you been practicing your Ron DeSantis impression? That was fantastic.
That was just my voice.
Yeah, that's the.
I mean, exactly. That's about that's the kind of charisma he brings to the table.
Hey, you said it, not me. You said it, not me.